right, we're gonna go over our bicep and tricep overcoming isometrics. So what we're working on here, we're just gonna be pushing up against like this black rod, and if you don't have something like this, I'll show you an alternative here in a second, as hard as we can. The principles behind that are just to try to raise like your rate of force development and to get that like tendon and muscle structure to be like super strong. So heavy mechanical resistance is kind of gonna get you to that. And if you can push into something as hard as you can, all right, that's the heaviest mechanical resistance that your brain and body can produce. And we're just trying to raise that capacity overall. So if we're talking about your brain, its ability to push harder, and then your tendon and muscles ability to like actually accept that force application that your brain is trying to input. So that's what we're doing here with our overcoming isometrics, specifically around our bicep and tricep. So we'll go with the bicep first. All right, you're just gonna take this, and you're gonna try to push up against it as hard as you can, as if we're doing a bicep curl. So you're here, all right, curling up, trying to get it to my face. All right, you're gonna see like two different like rep schemes. All right, you're gonna see 10 seconds, where you're just pulling up against it for 10 seconds total. All right, or you're gonna see like 2 by 5 or like 2 by 3, which just means you're gonna go 3 seconds, 3 seconds, or 5 seconds and 5 seconds. So if it says like 2 by 2 by 3, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, relax. 1, 2, 3, relax. All right. If it's 5, it's the same thing. It's just on a 5 count. All right. So that's the bicep curl. All right, so that's pulling to your face. Now we're gonna go tricep extension. That's gonna be going down like this. All right, so same thing. I'm gonna either go with a 10-second push down, trying to shove the bar down as hard as I can. All right, if I've got the 10-second rep scheme, it'll be 10. If it's the 2 by 5, it'll be 5, on, off, 5, on, back off, all right? Then we have our bicep pronation and supination. So we're just here, all right, just getting our forearm and our bicep. All right, we're trying to take this black bar and we're gonna try to rotate it around like that, all right? So think palm down, rotating out away from my body, all right? Palm down, trying to twist that black bar as hard as I can. I'm either gonna go with my 10-second count or my 2 5s. All right, I'm gonna go there, all right, and then I'm gonna go the opposite direction. So now think, all right, palm up, all right, rotating in. All right, so palm up, trying to pull this thing into my belly button as hard as I can. All right, so those are your 4 different movements that you're gonna be knocking out. So it'll be, think again, bicep curl, all right, tricep push down, all right, and then I'm gonna pronate and supinate as hard as I can. If I don't have this black rod, I can take something simple, just kind of like a hard stick. I can put it up underneath something like this, so like my rack, or I can just put the thing up underneath the J-hooks like this. All right, and I can try to curl it up to my face as hard as I can. All right, then I can put it here, and I can push down as hard as I can to get my tricep. All right, and then I can do it crossways like this. All right, and try to pronate, all right, and then flip it over and try to supinate. All right, so you have a couple different ways to kind of knock that out. You just need something to stop you from actually moving it and being able to push as hard as you can. All right, you got it?